Shalom Akim Akwath allow for us to teach well and to get worthy and that rule get worthy especially they who are living in the word doctrine of Yahawahshi our Lord my Savior is going into. So again, us saying previously, asking while begging Yahawahshi will be allowed to be in your mind. And I like to pray in my mind. So it's for Akim Akwath. Stay diligent Yahawahshi. Matthew 7 verse 7. The word was written so ask and it's given you. Ask and it's given unto you. Ask and it's given you. Seek shall find. Knock the door open unto you. Ask receive it. You knock it and it's him that and him that ask and him that knocketh it shall be opened. And once again on wisdom of Solomon. It's like James 1. If you lack wisdom, ask Yahawah that if all things liberally, breath not and screw on to him. But I'm asking faith not wavering, for he wavers like wave, as like a wave, like a sea driven and tossed. For let's not that man think that you see anything of Yahawahshi. So verse 8, that my mind is us in all ways. You come as truth in the people, if you come as truth on the mind state as in Christ you are being unstable. So you do such a thing about wisdom of Solomon. So stability or times was the scriptures. Wisdom not shall be split times and fear shall not treasure. 50 verse 6. Right here, and wisdom and knowledge shall be disposed at times, and strength must reason fear of every power, every help is his treasure. In the place of me. It says in Acts 5 and 29. This scripture is the key to our minds and allows restoration. And Peter, imposter, said what to obey. Here, after and the men. This again is going to have faith, Yahawahshi. Hebrews 11 verse 1. At the end of the day, Akim Akwath is not about us. It's about Yahawahshi magnified and being pushed around from one globe. To success right there. Till their minds get out of here. Here now, Hebrews. Now faith is substitute both for. It's not seen. For by faith that was important. Other plus Muslim. Not higher on down plus other plus Kubar plus Rekha. Through faith we understand those are framed. The words of Yahawah, Most High Yahawah, so that you are seen, remain to appear. What is able to translate from by faith, able to offer unto Yahawah was the sacrifice and Cain, by which you take witness that he is righteous. Yahawah testifying the gifts against Ephesians verse 8, for by grace through faith. Of yourself, skip most high now before you spend boast. Once again, it's not stating not being arrogant, nor boastful. Then being solemn and mind, by spirit. And by it, he being dead, yet speaketh. By faith, was translated. That was not found. They did not see death. And was not found because Yahawah has trusted him for he should not see for his translation. And it says for his translation, he found the testimony that he pleased Yahawah. verse 6 is, without faith, it is impossible to please him, for he comes the hell, which means what he is. Remember, his name is He is, He exists. He's delivering Yahawahshi. And it says here that he is word of them that do not seek him. Here by faith, Noah, being warned, Yahweh of things not seen, as yet moved with fear, prepared an ark to save Noah's house, though she had condemned the world, and became a heir of righteousness, which is by faith. Verse 8 says, by faith Abraham, when he was called, by faith Abraham, when he was called, going to a place which he should receive for inheritance, obeyed, which can bring my sacrifice, and went out, not knowing whether he went. By faith sojourned in the land promised, as a stranger into a country, as a strange country, dwelling in a tabernacle with Isaac, which Yahawahshi, and Jacob, which was the one that wrestled against demons, and Yahawahshi, and the hairs which with him of the same promise.
Jesse?
Yes.
Morning, dear.
Morning. Okay, thank you. For he looked at a city which hath foundation, whose builder and maker is Yahweh. Through faith also Sarah received strength, conceiving seed, again seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and was delivered by a child. She was past her age, so again the seed of man will always be within him, being forth the seed of the church of Israel. Let's keep talking about Israel though. She judged because she judged her faithful promise. Therefore sprung there even one of him as good as dead, so many stars, the sky and multitude, and the sound of the sea by the seashore, innumerable. Once again, faith can't be seen, but we know it's there because how he is, how shall he's deliverer. There shall all the dead, there shall all these all die in faith, not having received the promise, but have seen them afar off, and were pursued of them, and embraced them, and confessed that which were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. Because again, it's pilgrim, one little slow faith, Yahawahshi. In Corinthians 5, verse 7. For they were such, declared plainly, that they speak. It says, for they that were such, for they were such, for they Slakia that were such, for they that say such things, declare plainly that they seek a country, and truly if they had been mindful of the country from whence they came out, they might have opportunity to have returned. So can you know how far should you go? You're to turn back to your to Yahawahshi. Once again, Freely we don't share, we die, don't share, therefore really we die. Like how it shines. By faith Abraham. By faith Abraham. By faith Abraham, when he tried to offer up Isaac and Moriah, and that had so by faith when Abraham, when he was trying to offer up Isaac, which was Yahawahshi, and that he had received the promise, offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was by of whom 18 Slakia, of whom it was said that Isaac shall be a seed called. So here, according to Yahawahshi, was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. By faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning the things came. By faith Jacob, when he died, blessed both sons Joseph, which is Ephraim, and worshipping, leaning up to the top of the staff. By faith Joseph, when he died, made mention of departing the children of Israel. This blessing will go towards whom children of Israel. Those who scattered God and Christian faces, and gave commandment concerning his bones. By faith Moses, Masha, when he was born, was heard 3 months of his parents being. They saw him. They saw he was a proper child. Again, one totally moving off of him. Once again, back then, those days of old, so that's Masha, the child who was born up in Egypt. They came out of Egypt, and he said, "You guys start fucking with these people, and the Christ is fucking wicked about the great." And they were not afraid of the king's commandments. By faith, Masha, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather affliction with people, again, them to enjoy pleasures of sin for a season. That's all I'm saying, literally. But yeah, I said that, but no, one different matter. Esteeming the reproach of HaMashayach, gather riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured and seeing whom, for he endured as seeing he was visible. Through faith kept Passover, which we went through. This I brought this up the last Passover we ever had on the side of this earth. And the sprinkling of the blood. It's probably right now the mindset like Israel. Yahshua out there. Lest he be destroyed. Lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch them. By faith past the Red Sea. Once again, we passed the Red Sea on dry land as Egyptians. As sighing to be John did. Again, we passed through the Red Sea of faith in Yahawahshi HaMashayach. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell down after they were compassed about 7 days. Just came back and we sung songs. We blew the trumpet of back then we were blowing on a trumpet, and then that trumpet took down the walls of Jericho. By faith, the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when they had received spies with peace. And what shall I say? For the times would fail me to tell Gideon and Barak of Simon, Samson, and Japhet of David, and Samuel, and the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promise, stopped. But the lions, once again, is going to how the men's back then, they were put into a lion's den, and let's just shut the mouths. That's so who's good at first ball. Definition of the control. Again, faith is the number one thing in the times. Once again, we're going back to Exodus 16, 23. Here is done, which one chosen are done, which been known who am chosen. They should try it as goes on fire. Here on beloved, Stephen, let me shine, old district by hand. From the same. Just can do is cook of your hands. I shine. So it's again. Be not afraid of your dough. For him as your guide. A guide who kind of peace of seeming share power. No sweet down. They need to lose themselves. Let's back to Ephesians 6:10. But yeah, second Esdras 16:40. Says, "My people hear my word." So once again, it has come from this word. It says, "Faith by hearing, maker of battle, most evils be exposed upon earth." This one in myself before faith was appreciated from himself, but from his people. The church in Israel out there. So it's getting to the ball. Definitely trying to keep on show.